Hey guys, welcome back. This is John again from Infinite Remote Control, and in this video I'm going to be talking about 1/10 scale lithium polymer batteries, what I recommend, what I use, what I don't recommend. So, I'm not some big RC reviewer or anything like that, so my batteries are kind of limited in terms of what I have. I've used a couple different brands, I've been exposed to some different brands, and I do have an opinion, so let me just get started. The first Lipo I ever had was one of these green Venoms right here, and it worked pretty well. I used it in my pro boat, so it wasn't really used up all too much. And I'd say it probably had quite a few runs through it. I never puffed any of these batteries. I ended up getting 2 more. As you can see, the cells are all still just fine, but I had this problem. The balance leads would actually come undone from the Lipo cells. That happened with that battery, and it happened with this battery, and this battery just stopped working. Just completely stopped working. So, yeah, that's my experience with Venom Lipos, and like I said, that one stopped working. And then after 15 packs, I have it marked, this Venom right here stopped working as well. So those are total crap. Do not buy Venom, and they're way too expensive to be doing, to have that happen to them. Now I'm going to go on to 2-cell, I guess, since that's what I was still on. I have 2 Gen-Ace batteries. These are very nice batteries, 50C, 5000 milliamp hour. They are great for the price. They deliver performance. They're ROAR approved. But a couple negatives would be they come with these connectors, which you basically just have to cut off and resolder on some Deans, just like that. So yeah, but I really enjoy these batteries. I'm going to be using them in probably some 1/8 scale buggies, and they have held up very well. I think I probably have 10 packs through each of them, and they're great batteries just for like testing. Typically, I don't bash with 2S Lipos, but they do hold up well, and the casing feels pretty thick. So I would definitely recommend Gen-Ace. The only drawback is that they're not an American brand, and they're hard to find in America. So, with that being said, let's go on over to an American brand. Here I have an EcoPower Lipo. In fact, I have 2 EcoPower Lipos. Wait, 3 EcoPower. Wait, 4 EcoPower. Wait, 5 EcoPower Lipos. And most of these are actually the same. I first started off with this EcoPower Lipo right here. Those are the number of runs I've got through it, and everything worked perfectly. It was an excellent battery until I started running it in my quadcopter. As some of you guys know, I have a DJI F450 with a KK2, control board, which does not allow me to have low voltage cutoff because of the way that I'm running the Opto ESCs without a BEC. So the controller basically cannot tell me when my battery is getting too low, and I think I ran these just a little bit too long with the DJI, and they started to not be able to balance on my charger, and then as you can see, they puffed just like that. So this one puffed, and I was kind of upset about that, but again, it was my fault. User error. So I ended up picking up this Lipo, and this is a highly recommended Lipo from me for any Traxxas vehicles, any vehicle for that matter. They are a little bit taller than a standard Lipo pack, but they are a little bit narrower. And they are just the slightest bit longer, as you see. Might have been a little bit crunched in the Traxxas vehicles, but that's not a problem. And I would highly recommend these batteries for $40. You can't go wrong, and A-Main Hobby stocks them, so that means that you're going to have good warranties on them. A-Main Hobbies will be very cooperative with you. I might actually send this one in just for them to look at, but for $40 and Lipo battery, that thing is great in terms of performance, and that's what I run in a lot of my bashing videos. In fact, most of them. Then I just picked up these three from a Black Friday sale, and I got them 50% off. If this one was 50% off, unfortunately it was only 25% off. But if it was $20 like these were, I would have purchased those. But I ended up buying these for $20 each, and I really couldn't pass up the deal. They are Roar approved, and it'll just allow me to test and see if after 20 packs these do start to puff, but I'm going to try to take a little bit better care of them and just try to get the most life possible out of them. But yeah, for an American brand that you can buy in a U.S. warehouse, and for the price that they're really competitively priced with Gen Zs, and although that they don't perform as well because they are 30C, they are still a great deal. Yeah, I guess I'll just, that's about it that I use for 10 scale applications, I do believe. I'm just looking around. Yeah, I don't really run nickel metal hydrate batteries, but to sum it up, if you were to buy Lipos, I would buy EcoPower in a heartbeat. If you're looking for 2-cell, I would definitely recommend buying the EcoPower 2-cell 5,000 milliamp hour Lipo. If you're bashing, if you're racing, you know that's going to be a different story. You might want to look into a higher C rating pack. The Gen Zs will do a great job if you're racing, but just for bashing overall, they come with the Dean's plugs, as you can already see, so you won't need to solder. Nice heavy gauge wire, and they're pretty much bulletproof. This thing has come out of a car in the air, you know, like with our jumps 20 feet up in the air, and it lands on concrete, and it still is fine. So, yeah, and sometimes, you know, I don't like when that happens. It's really dangerous. That's why I bought the hard case ones also, but, you know, sometimes your battery straps fail. Yeah, so that sums it up. Talk to you guys later. Hope you enjoyed the video.